My husband left me for our babysitter 2 years ago and I am still not over it. The original was posted by you, view inside 326 on r, off my chest. Mood spoiler. Mentions of suicide and infidelity. Less than mood spoiler. Happy. Less than. / Original, the 19th of June 2023. I have been struggling with mental health issues for a long time. We hired a babysitter and she wasn't just with kids. She was with my husband too. I started working during that time so I needed it. But my husband goes on to having an affair with her. He just said he fell out of love with me. He doesn't find me attractive anymore. I was crushed and broken. I filed for divorce and now I am a single mother with 2 kids. The woman he left me for is much younger and prettier than I am. She is in her 20s and has a nice body. I am still struggling to lose weight from my childbirth. Sometimes I feel this was my fault. If I had just been a stay-at-home wife, we wouldn't need to hire a nanny. He never would have had an affair with her. Is this my punishment for wanting to be just more than a mom and a wife? Is this the punishment for me for going back to work instead of being a mom? Don't get me wrong. I love my kids. They will always be my first priority. But I can't shake this feeling that I invited doom into my own house. I do hear few people say that I should have kept an eye on my husband. That I should have been a good wife. Otherwise he wouldn't cheat. I still love him. I hate that I still love him. I hate that he is happy while I am miserable. I tried to kill myself few months ago. But I didn't because of my kids. I love them. I know they are not to blame. I feel unattractive, useless, and like a joke. I couldn't keep my marriage. Why does he get to have a good life after hurting me this way? Isn't he the evil person? Why is he blessed in life? Update, the 9th of September 2023. 3 months later. Hello people. I know this post doesn't need a special update, but I wanted to thank all of you. Your words have kept me going for 3 months. Some even gave me good advice and I can see the drastic changes in my life. The first thing I did was change my therapist. I have researched and came to realize he wasn't good. He wouldn't really help me with triggers and such and would just nod. I was wasting money on him. It took me a month but I found a good one. She helped me process through my insecurities very well. I don't mean to sound sexist, but I think a female therapist is better for me because she can relate to things a man cannot. No shade to male therapists. I am sure there are many good ones, but my options are limited. I spend my time trying out new things and spending time with my kids a lot. I no longer feel this agony and guilt over my marriage. I am still healing. It is a long way to go. I started dressing cute. Not for men but for me. I started to feel like my old self. I am currently dating someone. It is very new. I haven't introduced him to my kids yet. But he knows I am a single mom and is aware of my situation. One of the main reasons why I avoided dating is because I am afraid of having my heart broken. But now I am slowly overcoming that irrational fear. Even if this relationship doesn't work out, I wouldn't mind. Also, the stigma people have for single moms have made me even more insecure about myself. Anyways, thanks to everyone for supporting me. I still read your comments for encouragement. Throwing kisses. Some hopeful comments. That's awesome. You're awesome. Best wishes moving forward. You deserve it, and it's so great to see you know you do. You're already far from where you were 3 months ago, and it's a lot. I know it might sound petty, but make sure to make a review on the old therapist, so no other woman with the same issues like yours seek help from him. Maybe he specializes in other areas, has a different approach. Some just let you vent. Be a safe space to talk about whatever. Other take a more direct. Help you plan your next steps. Some help you find cope mechanisms, etc. But drop the ball in what you needed to move forward. And it has little to do with him being a man. A good therapist would analyze your progress and refer you to a more capable therapist if he doesn't have the time, skills. But anyway, it's great you found a good fit in your current therapist. Oop replies, I did leave a review. Not really a bad one like, oh my god, he is the worst therapist ever. More subtle like he might have worked for other people but not for me. He failed to analyze my problems and give me advice or proper counseling. Maybe he is not good when it comes to handling issues with women. I don't think he is objectively a bad therapist. Like one of my friends said, just because the foundation doesn't suit you doesn't mean it is a bad foundation. He was Fenty Beauty to my skin lol. Concluded since Oop is working toward healing. There are other posts about her struggles too. Seriously though, when babysitter gets pregnant and has kids, how long until he trades in for the next model? God, of course some assholes would blame the woman for the affair of her husband. Disgusting. I love that she is happier now with her children. The karma will come for the ex and the babysitter. That's for sure. I cannot believe that here, in the year of our Lord 2023, we still have people telling women they are to blame for their husband cheating because they have a job. Ugh. To quote the movie Clue, flames flames on the side of my face. Quote, watch the ex-husband come back crawling once he finds out she's doing better without him and there's a new guy in her life. Watched this too many times. You can be a bombshell Victoria's Secret model who dotes on her husband 24/7 and lives just for him only and still get cheated on. Cheaters cheat no matter what. It's never the fault of the person getting cheated on. Ugh. Bad therapists can leave lasting damage. I still have feelings like I'm a horrible wife because of my old one. According to her, if I don't anticipate my husband's every need before he has them, I'm a horrible wife and he's gonna leave me. OOP's husband is also a complete dick. What a cliché. I should have been a good wife. Otherwise he wouldn't have cheated. That's so sad. Oop needed hugs. I'm glad she got the help and encouragement she needed to stop blaming herself for her husband's cheating. It's nice to see a positive impact from posting and getting advice from Reddit. I will always be astounded by the absolute selfishness of men who have children with their wives, only to leave or cheat because they don't find them attractive anymore. Hope Oop understands that her being a working mom had nothing to do with her husband cheating. The desire to cheat was probably always within him. If not with the nanny, then with a coworker, cute barista, or neighbor, etc. If she had been a stay-at-home mom, he would still have cheated with a coworker or someone like that. Because she was becoming boring and just a mom. Cheaters will cheat. Like one of my friends said, just because the foundation doesn't suit you doesn't mean it is a bad foundation. He was Fenty Beauty to my skin lol. Love this metaphor. Even if something is objectively good, it won't work for everyone. The Fenty Pro filter makes my not dry skin look like the Sahara Desert. The babysitter is in for a real Pokemon surprise face when the husband cheats on her. I don't mean to sound sexist, but I think a female therapist is better for me because she can relate to things a man cannot. No shade to male therapists. I am sure there are many good ones, but my options are limited. Speaking as a hopefully good male therapist, for the most part one think female therapists do a better job of connecting with patients in general. No offense taken from Oop at all. I'm glad she found someone who works for her. You can be the best wife, husband will always find an excuse to cheat. Can't believe some people were blaming her for her husband's cheating. What was she supposed to do? Put a leash on him? I do hear few people say that I should have kept an eye on my husband. You should not need to watch your spouse like you would your kid. Your other half should find the notion insulting. Per one of Op's posts mentioning her therapist, he seems to think my pain and sufferings are just me being dramatic. She won't say it, but I will. That an objectively bad foundation for a therapist, either gender bias is affecting him or he's heinously bad at his job. Many therapists are, unfortunately. It's the fact that the ex called her on their anniversary. Sir, go away with your cheating ass. Sometimes I feel this was my fault. If I had just been a stay-at-home wife, we wouldn't need to hire a nanny. He never would have had an affair with her. Is this as my punishment for wanting to be just more than a mom and a wife? Is this the punishment for me for going back to work instead of being a mom? Nah, her cheating ex would have just cheated with a different woman. Only did it with babysitter because she was conveniently right there. Those years of pregnancy, birth and early childhood are very demanding. If there are already deep cracks in the relationship, that's a time when they will break. I doubt the babysitter was his first step out of the marriage. Just the first one she found out about. I'm so glad Oop realized it wasn't her choices that were the problem. After all, stay-at-home moms get cheated on too. The problem is always with the cheaters who respect their marriage so little. And the only thing actually accomplished by trying to cosset them into not cheating is worsen their self-absorption with their own feelings. And worsen your own ability to go out and find better.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.